Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ironside cast. With me, Matt. We have a 2v2 for you all here on the map of Duclair. A map from Company Heroes 1 that I think has been ported to Company Heroes 2 a long time ago. Where we're on the Eastern Front. Let's go for the players. Let's in the Germans first. Here we have Kigerung as the Wehrmacht without a commander. And we have General Kaiser, also the Wehrmacht, without a commander. Representing the Soviets today, we have Kakabu without a commander. And Master at the gateway Tankovaya Division for the Soviets, so Soviet tank commander. Need to keep an eye on what others pick when the battle starts to really begin. Now we just have the Germans spreading out and the Soviets as well trying to secure territory. Duclair is a fairly small map, so you're going to see firefights happen pretty soon. It's not really a small map, it's just wide. It's a thin map, I think is the better way of saying it. Like you can reach each other in the center pretty fast. But overall, the map it still has a lot of space to work with. It's also a nice looking map, to be honest. This is a really good port of the Company Heroes 1 map over here, to be honest. Happens to engage with the Wehrmacht forces here. Both Scharniers and Pioneers have dug in. We'll see if these Soviets can do anything to stop them. I don't think they can. The Germans have the better ground. Conscripts are on the flank, though, but they cannot do much from there. Okay, well, the Germans also going to start encountering the Soviets up here in the northern flank. Pioneers are somewhat suffering there, but they will be able to take out that sapper, I think. Conscripts are getting up there close, though. Pioneers did get taken out. But the Conscripts are on the flank. They could be able to take out those Pioneers. They have to reload their rifles, though. And the Volksmarine is now pushing up. We also have the Squad of Grenadiers coming in. Conscripts are dead. Looks like it's a very bad start here for the Soviets. They rushed for the fuel points without securing their back points. Overextended a bit. Looks like we have a Leichte Division pick here from Kigerung. I'm pretty sure that's Leichte. Let me just check to make sure. That is indeed Leichte. So we're going to see basically a mechanized Wehrmacht commander. You have some Panzerviki here from the Soviets, some more professionally trained infantry. And a long firefight here with the Volksgrenadiers, which I think the Panzerviki should win, but their Pioneers are also shooting in, so it's a lot more rifles. Lots of rifle fire being exchanged here over the fields. You know, the Soviets have to find another way to push to the north here. So they are going for a transport jeep here. Not sure how much that'll help. That might allow them to replenish out in the fields. This can plant mines. But the Soviets are slowly being pushed back across the southern front here as the Wehrmacht uses all the cover available to them. Lots of Volksgrenadiers here, so going for a lot of early troops. Volksgrenadiers are fairly reliable. They can get the job done. So they're going to try and rush these Conscripts, get on the flank. The Conscripts are not going to be ready for this. And now the rifle shots are going to start going in. Molotov being tossed. The Conscripts are trying to get out of there. Looks like the last Conscript will make it. Maximum machine gun coming out and more Panzerviki as well. So it's now pressuring the northern flank again. And here's the trying to set up positions. We have an MG-44 coming out here for the Wehrmacht. Here comes the truck, being used as a firing platform this time. Anti-tank rifle being used here by the Grenadiers. Oh, it missed! It is a small target, and the smaller the target is, the harder it is to hit with anti-tank weapons, actually, I think. Very unique play here from the Soviets. We rarely see people use the Jeep like this. Different force trying to set up inside the structure. But now the Soviets know that that's there. Another rifle grenade being used here. Again, it misses. But the Conscripts jump out right in front of the Grenadiers being mowed down. And there's no gun on this Jeep. Grenade being tossed. Now those Grenadiers have to get out of there. Big loss here for the Germans on this flank. There's been a lot of heavy casualties on the northern flank here. Oh, there was a mine! Oh, very cheeky. I like to see that from the Germans, actually using their mines to their advantage. Now, the Germans are being suppressed on the southern flank as the Soviets are pinning them. 69. That is motor strike here. Okay, so we have motor and tank for the Soviets. So we have Leichte here for one German and no commander yet for the other German. Need to see what they pick. But so far they're mirroring each other. Motor versus Leichte. That's basically a mirror when you think about it. MG-44 sitting up. Quickly bringing into those sappers. But the Viking trying to get into a better position to throw grenades. Actually, they're going to try and throw Molotov. It's a seating tossing it. And a good Molotov attack, clearing out the MG-34. Wow. Officer at the center here being a little bit forgotten about and being mowed down by the Germans. Max has to relocate quickly to cover the center area. The Soviets need to grab that fuel point. Keep on the move here with some tank guards on the side being equipped with PPSHs. Oh, they're going to do drive-bys. That's actually really cheeky. I never thought about doing that with a Jeep here. Once they get the PPSHs, they're going to start just ripping into things. Yeah, as you see there, now they're armed with 4 PPSHs. They can just do drive-by shootings, but they need to avoid that bunker there. Because they have no armor on this thing. It's not covered. Guards popping out here. Doing great assaults. And then charging them. But they are retreating. Which allows the Grenadiers to just kill them. Oh, that's not good. Jeep here armed with a Dushka now coming out. It's a lot of motorized vehicles here for the Soviet Union. Conscripts also present to hold the northern flank. You have some Panzerjägers arriving on the field with a Panzerschreck. You know, we have a 221 arriving here. It's gonna be upgraded to the 2 soon enough. With the autocannon. But for now the 221 is on the move. I think the Dushka can actually pierce the 221 until it gets Radpanzer. Radpanzer after all gives it 50% increased armor, which I think can block 50 caliber bullets. Conscripts are just being around here, being a little bit of a nuisance. Also, it's known there's a Panzerbüchse around. There's also a minefield on the ground here. It's a German one. But the Soviets are taking the fuel point down here. Maximum DPMs are set up here to cover the area. Soviets control both fuel points. 2-1 is now advancing, killing the gunner of that Jeep. And clearing it out entirely. Max is going to do his best here, but it can't be hit soon. MT-42 on the 2-1 is doing a lot of work. It'll soon become a 2-2 at that. T-70 is in construction though for the Soviets to try and counteract this 2-1. MT-34 coming to center here, getting some shots on these Soviet guard infantry. The guards decide to fall back upon being hit by machine gun fire. Uber has some Soviet tank hunters coming out as well. It looks like the Jeep is now being used for flamethrower drive-bys. T-70 on the field here. Driving through the terrain somehow. 2-2 is now present here with an autocannon. And I believe the 2-2's autocannon can actually be a threat to the T-70. Germans also bringing over a pack, I think. Yep. So they use their autocannon to try and clear out the foliage here. Looks like the DPM arm fortification did kill a squad down there though. T-70 on the move. They just have to lure it into that pack's rate of pack's range soon enough. He has to pull back. Looks like the sappers did not really work out here. He also cleared out the Jeep on the retreat. T-70 is on the move. Pack is set up. Misses. It is a small target. And T-76 a hit from the pack. 2-2 is going for a flanking maneuver. Oh, big shot there from the T-70. Almost destroying the 2-2. He was being destroyed by the T-70, but the T-70 is pulling back for repairs. The 2 will probably do much the same. You might have an Oberblitz arriving at the center for the Germans. Take up happening for the Soviets. Same has also happened for the Germans, I think. Yep. Gonna see a Puma coming out here and another 2-1 on the field. So they go for a lot of light vehicles for the German side. Still no command choice from one of the Germans. 5 grenade almost clears up the structure. But Soviets are still holding on to the fuel points, which is certainly being a little bit of a detriment for the Germans. They're booby trapping the central points with the 2-1 because 2-1 can actually booby trap points, in case you're wondering. A good grenade there before the Soviets died. So now we are going to see booby trap points here, which is going to be a little bit more difficult for the Soviets to advance. Because if they try to take the point, it's just going to explode on them. Moving on the field here. Set up in an ambush position. And Valentine tank him out for the Soviet Union. Lend-Lease British vehicle that the Soviets, I believe, got very fond of as an aggressive recon tank. More booby traps being set up here. The Soviets can see it happening, but that means the Soviets just know they cannot just march into the points. That's going to be rigged to blow. 4 days being established here by the Soviets. A little bit of a risky place to do it at the front line, but perhaps it's worth it. Hard to say though, but they do get the HQ up. It's going down to replenish here. But the Germans can just start attacking the structure. E70 relocating here to support. Panzerjäger reveals itself. Was they attacked at Valentine? They missed. The one destroyed here by the Sis gun. And the Soviet light vehicles are advancing. You also have a T-70 from the other Soviet player. Lots of light vehicles. Captain rounds being loaded here. Destroys the cover. Grenadiers trying to push up. They are getting Panzerfausts. Might be a little too late. Tactics is shut down the T-70 from the flank. Puma moves up. Lots of light vehicles. Panzerfaust goes off, destroying the T-70. T-70 moving up. We need to be cautious around that Valentine. The Germans are retreating from that center point at the moment. Valentine trying to push up for a shot here in the Puma. Got a good shot there. Pack is taking a shot to stop penetrates. Puma penetrates though. So the Valentine has to pull back. Germans have managed to secure the southern field points with a lot of losses. More Soviet guards are pushing up. They are going to secure this northern munitions point. You still have no command choice. No command choice yet from General Kaiser. We have a very good fight here on our hands, I think. The two heading northwards here to supplement the other German player. At least try to probe out the northern flank. This is a good 2v2 so far, I think. A lot of action early and a lot more light vehicles than I expected. The only light vehicles can be useful if used in the correct manner. Here you see people just try to rush for medium tanks, which doesn't always work. Sometimes having a light vehicle or two can actually be quite useful if the enemy is not prepared for it. So the Soviet tank hunters are moving up here. Risky maneuver, they get spotted by the pack crew. The two also have sights on them. Ooh, they did take out the autocannon though, but they still got killed. That's gonna force the 2-2 to stay back for a while. Good grenade kills off a squad. The PMNT 70 threatening the southern field points. Forcing the Germans off for a brief moment. I believe the T-70 cannot capture points. It's in vanilla, it can do that. But the Fonzaviki are right behind it to do it. They can provide cover for the infantry though. They just need to pile up behind it. But MG can hit them from there. One flasher going up, Valentine tank moving up. Fonzaviki has been completely pinned and mowed down by the MG. Sappers on the move. Valentine and T-70 on a flanking maneuver. Not often we get to see so many light vehicles. Panzerfaust have been upgraded on the Volksgrenadiers. Wait for out the hatch. Panzerfaust hits the T-70. The T-70 on the move here, flanking a machine gun. Pack turning around here to try and take a shot. Got a good shot in the rear. Stunning the vehicle. But T-70 does seem like it will be able to get away safely. Oh, Valentine got an ammo rack explosion here from the Puma. The Soviets need to get into a better position. We also have some Odon Recon infantry in the field now for the Soviet Motor Division. One of their unique units. A very good elite squad for the Soviets to get access to be honest. Now the battle has quieted down a bit. British Casper is to cover the center here, but it has no real cover in this area. An ambush position. Germans slowly taking up. Taking repairs on their vehicles. Some points are being set up here. Resource caches. German infantry trying to push up here with an idea, but they're not really working out for them. Now the Soviets have to try to get this point back in their hands. But Germans are keeping eyes on it. Cisco has been using an artillery piece here to try and give them some ground to work with. Smoke grenade going in. And with that, the Soviets are moving in to try and take the points. MG can still hit them though. It's being tossed. But the Soviets have managed to decapture the point at least. Denying the fuel to the Germans for the moment. Yeah, also an officer arriving here again for the Soviet Union. MD-42 setting up to keep an eye on this forward HQ. But the sappers with the Czech machine gun can't hold them off for now. The Czech machine gun, I believe, is very accurate. This one, the CPVC-30. Yes, it's effective long range. Apparently a very accurate light machine gun the Czech developed, which the British then turned into the Bren gun. We also have some artillery going in here. There's some light barrages, but Soviet light barrages are still pretty big, as you can see. Also, the Udon are trying to advance somewhat. We do have a Luke's command tank arriving here for the Germans, which means they've gone for Panzer. So we have Panzer versus tank and motor versus Leichte. So we basically have a full-on mirror match. This is very intriguing. We have full-on mirror match here today. I like it. Men, on me. Let's see, we have a flak emplacement set up here by the Germans. Pretty cheeky. Just trying to get as many small explosive weapons up and going. Might also start to see medium tanks arriving soon. Looks threatening the center here. T-70 is trying to take a shot. But T-70 is going to have issues penetrating the front of a Lux, I think. Never mind! It's going to force the Panther 2 back. Panzerjägers are waiting around. We use an M-7 arriving here for the motorized. Need to motorized. We have double KV-8 coming out here for the tank commander. So they're going to try and burn the Germans out. Germans are fortifying to keep an eye on the point. Flak is just suppressing the Soviet front line. Stepping on the paddle there to fire the gun. They're reloading it. Nice little animation. Just applying pressure. Artillery is being called in by the Soviets though, and that flak is immovable. So the artillery is going to start landing here shortly. You should see the shells come in here shortly. Ooh. A little bit too widespread perhaps. MTS are firing though, so we might see the Soviets advance here with the light tank. They can get past that flak. But there is a Puma and a pack in the area. Double packs actually. Tanks are moving up into position.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Tanks are going to start taking shots now. So far missing. While this is going on though, the Lux is advancing up here with some pioneers. There's no Soviet mines to stop them. The pioneers are armed with the Flammenwerfer 35. Oh, good shot there from the T-70. This T-70 is honestly doing a lot of work. Recon squad did get killed though. KV-8 arriving here for the Soviet Union. Pioneers got Molotoved up there. Germans are trying to advance at the fuel point. It's not really working out for them. Germans are starting to scavenge the armor wrecks, which is nice. Gives them some resources back. T-70 on the move. They want to try and hunt down that Panzer II. Panzer II so far cannot penetrate the frontal armor of the T-70 and gets taken out. But a Panzer IV-H has arrived. This is a much bigger threat. But KV-8 reveals an engine burning though from one shot from the Panzer IV-H. Panzer IV stunning it though with the flamethrower. With the engine burning, the Panzer IV can just back off. And so far the KV's armor is holding up, but it won't hold up forever. The Panzer IV needs to get some repairs on its own engine blocked by flame. Artillery going in from both sides down here. Smoke rise from the Germans. Also building up some Dragon's Teeth and everything. Good usage of all their potential abilities here for Kikero. Oh, but I sort of see what's happening. Grenades being tossed, including a Gewaltladung. And the Soviet officer running straight into the submachine guns. But smoke is about to clear. Good shot there from the side from the T-70. Not T-70, the pack, I mean. Ugh. Getting names mixed up. Postgren is trying to advance again. Black remains a constant providing support. Panzer IV-G on the fields. As well as the command car, the 261. Siscon takes a good shot there on the Panzer IV-G. 261 preparing an artillery strike. MT needs some repairs though. The KVs remain operational on the northern flank but need some repairs. Panzer IV-H still needs to get some sappers to give it a gentle... What's it called? What's it called? Like blow some air on it? 261 got destroyed though by the Siscon. Oh, well, never mind, it got repaired here by the Oberblitz. Postgren is pushing up, they're gonna try and Molotov or Brandflash or something. Yeah, they're Brandflashing the Siscon. Now it's gonna be very difficult for the Soviets to get this point back. Because the Germans have a lot of stuff pointed at it. We also have a fuel drop in the Soviet base, courtesy of the tank commander. Yeah, that Sapper is dead. There's too much fire coming their way. But the Germans are scavenging basically anything they can find, so that's good to see. Panzer IV-H now threatening the center. KV-8 has been is equipping its 45mm rather than its flamethrower, because you can swap with the KV-8 if it's using a 45mm gun or the flamethrower. But it's only a 45mm gun, so I think it's the same gun as the T-70. A pretty tiny gun. Hans Grenadiers on the field to some Großdeutschland. Unique to Panzerdivision. Odon makes it very difficult for the Grenadiers to move in the center though. Good rifle grenade though. Panzer IV tries to threaten the southern fuel, but gets taken out by the MTR.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
You see full take-up going on for the Soviets. Keep it advancing up here. We have some Panzergrenadiers armed with some Sturmgewehrs and MP40s here. Fully automatic loadout here for the Panzergrenadiers. A full automatic loadout should not be underestimated. Flamethrower stunning the Panzer IV-H. But the Soviets need more support than just the KVs to take out the Panzers. Mthis II down here doing a lot of good work suppressing the Soviets. AT grenade going out. Did a fair amount of damage actually. Have to see who has the upper hand here. Germans are taking up again fully. Soviets have brought in the T-3045 Ace, unique to tank commander. That working alongside the KVs could probably do a lot of good work.
Ready. What do you need?
Soviets are dogging quite, not Soviets, the Germans are dogging quite well over here.
You need something built or blown up?
Supposed to see a mortar half-track coming out here soon.
Yes.
Panzergrenadiers need to completely replenish, but looks like they're going to be replenished by the Opel Blitz here to give them some field presence. Also, there are a few shots just being exchanged from both sides. Germans also put some caches to increase their resource flow. So the Soviets might actually manage. No, they barely. They are not going to get that point. Soviets and the Germans are still unable to get this point. Mthis can just bombard the front line, as usual. Even have a floating cannon set up here by the Odan to allow them to replenish. Smoke barrage is going here from the mortar. So the Germans are going to try and use that to their advantage. They just need to wait for the smoke to land the right spot. And a little bit widespread this time, though. I think the Maxim can hit them. The smoke ring being popped. Oh, they're going to try and go for the trench. No, that's not going to work, I think. Oh, it might. They're doing grenade assault. Almost cleaning out that trench, actually. That Volkswagen is going to die. Meanwhile, the Soviets advancing through here with their KVs. T-45A is providing support. They took out a Panzer IV-H there, I think. Talking to the flamethrowers, stopping it. That can really stop them. Panzerfaust hits them, though. And Pack takes out one. Damage engine from overdrive. Or displace, I think it's called, yeah. Panzergrenadiers are getting close for Panzerknacker. They get the Panzerknacker off. They die in their attempt though to clean up the Puma too. But Panzerknacker takes out the KVA. Panzerknacker are going to try and steal the Puma. There we go. There's no Panzerfaust in these Volksgrenadiers. So the stolen Puma is trying to get out of there. Panzerfaust goes up and misses. Looks like the captured Puma might get out of there. This point is still booby trapped though. If they don't move into it, it's gonna blow. But cheeky conscript stealing that Puma. Surprised one of them can even drive it. Let's see what happens if they actually step onto the point. I know, look, they're not gonna step on it. Another MG running here for the Soviet Union. Zappa's gonna move onto this point. It's gonna blow then if they do. And boom. Didn't have to do a lot. I only stunned them. Or well, suppressed them. But that was a pretty weak booby trap, not gonna lie. Was it because they were sprinting? Might have been because they were sprinting. He's getting up closer to get some sight on the front line. Don't pushing up on this part of the flank. MT and T-345As keeping an eye on the center. We have several T-345s being prepared. The Soviets are getting a lot of equipment. We do have a Panther A coming in. I think it's a Panther A. Yes, it is. So early line of the Panther, so not as good mobility and armor, but still a good gun. I think the 85 can actually just pierce straight through an A sometimes. Is it an ISU or issue? That's an ISU 122 coming up for the motorized commander. We also have a Capitan arriving here for the tank commander. Already being upgraded with some heavy Katyusha rockets. So it's an Germans are not doing too well. They are getting a Tiger tank though. Or will a Tiger tank be enough? That's the biggest question. Especially when you need 85mm guns. Katyusha rockets being prepared here. Grenadiers getting into a better position to try and suppress and kill him. Yeah, they force the officer back. So only a few ranging shots are gonna come in, I think. We have a barrage being heading in down here by the Capitan. That's gonna be a 122mm barrage. So that's gonna be a lot of shells coming in down here now. The Germans need to move. As you can see, Soviet barrages do not kid around. MT on the move. Actually gonna try and stop it. But MT just piles through. MT being very aggressive here. She wanted to kill down the center. Captain Puma pushing up alongside the T-45 Ace. Germans could clear this out, this Puma. They can hit it with the flamethrower correctly. Oh, they destroyed the exhaust. MT is still doing a lot of frightening down here. But Pack cannot get a clear shot on it. Tiger tank has arrived though. We'll see if the Tiger can do anything to save the Germans in this situation. The Germans are losing a lot of equipment right now. And the Ace just mows down the Fusiliers with a machine gun on their turret. But a Tiger tank reveals itself. So now the Soviets know there's a Tiger tank on the field. Takes out the Ace in one shot. There ends the tail of that Ace crew. Meanwhile, the Soviets are still threatening the north flank, but they're running into a machine gun, which mows them down. Tiger tank prepares to advance down here. That's not a potential threat to deal with. It's gonna take out that Puma, I think. Yep, Captain Puma finally taken out. Tries to advance. Small 80 guns, 57mm, trying to penetrate the front. Not doing a good job of it, because it is very hard to penetrate the front of that. With 57mm. Explosive round loaded. Katyusha rockets are firing. Oh, good penetration there this time. Gonna force the Tiger back, I think. This wants to risk staying there. Smoke popped. Meanwhile, the 85 slowly starts to roll in. There's no Panzer gun, he is gonna die. As he's just staying there to fight to the end. But the Soviets are threatening the northern flank now again. We have a Panther tank on the southern flank that requires repairs now. Probably have to deal with the empty and the cis, which normally go out well for it. Seven in the move. They start advancing here on the German infantry. Panzerfaust though takes out the T-70. What's being called here by the Soviet Union, using their captain quite reliably. That's just the ranging shots? Or did I miss the barrage? I just missed the barrage. Panthers on the move. Needs to be cautious because the ISU. The T-34 is slowly trying to advance. Tiger tank is still being repaired. The northern flank of the Soviet Union is suffering a lack of troops at this point. They've lost a lot of units basically. We're trying to drive to the front again. Oh, well, they're not looking too good for the Germans. They're slowly starting to get the upper hand here. But a KV-8 to serve as a frontal shield for the 85s. We have another 85As arriving. I don't think the Panzer Grenadiers are prepared for the KV-8 if it comes around. Even if they are T-posing to show dominance. That does not help against a flamethrower. He doesn't listen to all of you. T-posing does not protect you from a flamethrower. Generally, I don't think T-posing protects you from anything, but what do I know? Second Tiger tank is being prepared behind this. The Tiger tank is making this move here, dealing with the Ace. Oh, repaired by the Ace! Takes out the Ace though. On 85 moving up. It needs to change target quick. Popping at smoke. 85 scope for ram. Not 85 pushing up. Oh, engine burning. Panther moving up to support. Looks like the Germans might survive this. Yeah, 85 is taken care of. That's the biggest threat. I think if not for that Panther supporting, that Tiger might have been dead. Flag is still trying to hit something, probably shooting over here. But the Soviets need to try and apply pressure somewhere now, I feel. And again, the Soviets have already applied a lot of pressure. They've taken most of the map. You know what I'm saying? The Germans are losing a lot of points. Attrition opening fire in the southern fortified positions, which is killing a lot of the German defenders. I like the use of the Dragon's Teeth, though. Pioneers are working very hard to try and repair this Tiger tank. Panther slowly pushing up here. And the second Tiger will soon arrive though, which might give the Germans the things they need. Another ISU arriving here. Very big guns here for the Soviets to deal with those Tigers and that Panther. No more heavy armor coming out here for the light division yet. More T-45s are being prepared behind us. They can become fairly cheap when you get all the upgrades, and I think they have all the upgrades because those are 250 manpower and 50 fuel apiece. That's really cheap. They can flood the map with 85s. Enough time. Tiger tank on the move. It is Veterans 2 because of all the troubles inside. There's also a few wrecks they could scavenge here for some supplies. British opening fire here somewhere. Yeah, it's aiming for the southern flank again. Not that much to hit at the moment. Plus clear out the pack and the flag, actually. Titan on the move, but it needs to get some support, I think. Into being hit in the side there by a pack. It's clearing out most of the defenses. Tiger Tank and Panther on the move. The Serpent's Head, but it takes to stop these heavy panzers. They do have an ISU nearby. Enter does go down. ISU going to take a shot. Oh, driver injured. And that's a Tiger down. It's not easy to advance up on an ISU 122. Looks like Mars is glad that happened. Yeah, beware ISU 122s. They can just straight up pierce the front of Tigers and destroy them. But this other Tiger has to be very cautious. Germans are repairing the front line slowly. Another Panther A being prepared. There is a lack of German infantry in the field to supplement the tanks. I see a lack of German infantry. Looks like General Kaiser is getting a fair few amount of Panzer Grenadiers and Grenadiers to supplement. But we need more infantry from Kikarung to support the Panthers. I guess all the manpower is invested in these packs. That's it, the packs are very veteran. Well, I'd be worth it. It is also witness a deterrent to keep the Soviet tanks at bay. The Soviets need some more infantry as well to supplement their armor. They're going too heavily into just the armor. But I always feel, and say personally, you should always have infantry support for them. Only having infantry support for your tanks is very vital, I feel. The fight is somewhat quieted down for a moment. Mthis is just sitting around. Getting a cup of vodka. Or coffee. Probably coffee at this time of the day. We probably wouldn't drink vodka at this point. Especially not when they're in the direct fire zone yet. Just opening fire again on the southern flank. There's a good bit of scaring here in the Germans. Actually taking out a Noble Blitz. So the Germans will need to replace that. And they already are. Working quite quickly on that, actually. Yeah, well, the German Panzer is just keeping an eye on the northern flank. Already spotting the guards as they try to advance. I think these Panzer can mow them down with their automatic weapons. Especially as they get close, it's just gonna be easier. And we have a tank major on the field. Not sure how useful the major is in this situation, but who am I to say? Recon team has also been spotted there. And German Panzers is just forming up bit by bit back here. Just waiting for orders. So far, no orders are coming our way. A little bit of a quiet part of the fight right now. That's giving me a time to get a glass of cola. So it's like forward HQ in the northern flank. I have not seen that yet. Again, we don't really see much action up here yet at the moment. We're at the start of the fight. Most of the action have been down here, so you can clearly see in the terrain where all the artillery strikes have been hitting. Even more artillery strikes are even coming in. Pick up that bunker. ISU tried to push up, but Pack hits it. Those Russian packs are certainly doing their work. Panther on the move here. Not sure what the Panzer tactics are doing there. Well, they have that Tiger on the move. Need to be cautious with all these 85s around. 85s can actually punch through the Tiger. Ah, the Panzer is spotting for the Tiger. No, they actually cannot see them. More rockets going in. Oh, Tiger needs to be careful. Yeah, it needs the Panzer to move up first here to spot out. Tiger spotted its target. Got penetrated though, and didn't manage to penetrate the 85. That's going to force the Tiger back. And the another 85 here now from the motorized. Lots of 85s arriving. Panther trying to push up here. There's an ISU waiting though. ISU slowly pushing up. And it decides to pull back the instant it knows the ISU is coming. '85 pushing forwards here. That might be risky. Yep, straight into the line of fire of the Tiger. That's not the position you want to be in. Modifies pushing up. They want to try and overwhelm this Tiger, I think. But I think the Germans are prepared for it this time. Especially with the Ghost line covering the sides. Panzerfausting. Hitting one. And then attack and finish off the other one. Like that. That's why you should not move the tanks up alone. You need infantry to help screen them. This Tiger tank is certainly doing its work. The Großdeutschland being in that position was really good. You know, the southern German flank just continuously being bombarded by rockets. Another 85 aces arriving here for the tank commander. So 3 aces has been in this battlefield so far. And the German infantry still holding this ground. '85 is on the move. Capitan is moving about. Trying to call in an artillery strike, but he needs to target here for the Germans. Well, that barrage is going to make the Germans have to move. Ranging shots are going to start coming in unless... I don't think this is ranging shots, actually. Yeah, I don't think the 132mm Tisha rockets have a ranging shot. Okay. Oh, King Tiger's coming in. Okay. Let's see how big these rockets are. I've not seen the 132mm rockets, I think. Well, big and inaccurate. That's certainly a part of the description. Tiger tank covers the road. He's trying to get a shot on that ace. But ace backs off. Oh, never mind. Tiger gets a good shot in. More Panthers being prepared by the Light Division. And the Germans are gonna soon have that King Tiger, which might be actually a very hard nod for the Soviets to crack. Because I think even the King Tiger is gonna have enough frontal armor to prevent 122mm shells from going straight through it. Max is sitting up over here. Trying to suppress the fire down, but it's not a lot of cover for them. Tiger tank and Panzer are slowly pushing up. Good to see the Panzer being used to screen. As I said, you always want Panzer near your Panzers. They do get bonuses for fighting near them. Rockets again going for the southern flank. Issue 76 nearby. I don't think I'll do much to a Tiger. We'll do good against the Panzer though. I have to take out the squad entirely. And that's going to allow the Panzer to get tank runners to get close. But the machine gun suppresses them. The Tiger can back off. And Großdeutschland nearby to cover it still. And King Tiger's down in the fields. The Germans are bringing out all the heavy panzers for this one. I think the Germans have held on long enough that they might be able to push back thanks to this King Tiger. Because I think the Soviet tank commander is kind of tunnel vision at the moment. Just getting 85, so nothing else. Oh, there was a mine up here. There's actually another mine. Oh, that's bad. The Pioneers do manage to move in here. And more rockets hit the German front line. The Germans have gathered a lot of Panthers. Now, question is where they're going to deploy this King Tiger. They're so far keeping it in base. The Tiger remains support the northern flank, but has to pull back as its infantry pulls back. Oh, 85 is going for a flank. They're going to try and overwhelm this Tiger. Oh, did not manage to penetrate. Oh! And the Panthers coming in. No penetration. Not looking good for the Soviets here. Even more T-54s are still being prepared behind this. And now the King Tiger is finally making a move somewhere. More Panzer is prepared to support the King Tiger. I think the Soviets have realized they might be not in a good position, as both the ISUs are covering the southern flank here, which prevents them from going up to help support against the heavy panzers that are now advancing. Double Panthers also supporting here. Panzer G is being prepared behind us. Can the Soviets stop this heavy display of armor? The Panzergrenadiers are arriving on the field bit by bit. They're gonna try and attempt some kind of cutoff, perhaps. And I like the Panthers are staying just nearby to be in reserve to prevent any flanking maneuvers to cover the King Tiger. If they can cover the King Tiger, they don't have to worry about it being outflanked after all. And while more artillery is going in the southern flank, the Germans are just trying to dig in and prevent anything from pushing up here. Oh, that's very widespread barrage, though. Doing a lot of clearing out of the German defenses. But there's still an MG-34 down here. MT and ISU trying to advance. While this is going on, the Germans are advancing the center here. Panzergrenadiers are staying close to the tank. But the German panzers are starting to pile up here. And King Tiger is now present. And more Katyshas landing around with their rockets, doing devastating damage. But German panzer forces are covering each other's flanks. The Soviets might need to relocate an ISG-122. And the Mthis that's trying to push down here just get shot by packs. Good fortified position though. Germans still holding on thanks to it. Now the Germans are just advancing it towards the hills now. What do the Soviets have that can stop this? I think this ISU needs to move. Because they need them up here to deal with all this panzer. That's gonna be a dead 85. Oh! It missed. And the target did not manage to penetrate. 85 did not hit either. Didn't get staying up by the other Tiger. 85 tries to flank. Panther wins the spot. The Tiger can also reload fast, I think. It missed though, but the Panther hits. Takes a while to reload the 85 for the Soviets. You have more rockets on the southern flank. I really oh yeah, they didn't see one ISU moving, but there's a Panther that can hit it. They get a good shot down the King Tiger. Now it's an easy meal here for the Panther. Oh, never mind. Oh, King Tiger takes a shot. Oh! Oh! Panther does get taken out, but so does the ISU. King Tiger definitely needs repairs, needs to pull back. He's also going to try and repair that T-345 and use it. So being calling here by the Soviets. So it's going to be heavy rockets from the Katyushas. Hitting all around. Another ace moves up just to get shot by 88 of the King Tiger. ISU trying to push down here. So it's trying to finally apply pressure. But the Germans still holding on. This fortified position is still holding strong. Give all the German panzers just pile up around here. So it's not lacking in the means to stop it. And quite a big and aggressive match here from both sides. I like it. And more rockets going in. And this is not going to go much further. There we go. I feel the Soviets have gotten a little bit tunnel vision at this point. So I think the Germans might have the upper hand. They just can keep this pressure going. The Soviets have kind of lost their steam. Indeed, the Soviets surrender at this point. Good fight. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time, everyone. Bye bye.